Coming to you live from Southern California, the World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the Seattle Mariners taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Just about set to go. And towing the slab in this one, big Tyler Glasnow.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed. And hit the ball the other way because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
He caught it behind his back. Nicely done for the out. Let's take a look at how they filled out the lineup card for Game 4 of the World Series.
There's no overstating this one, Boog. It's a massive game, and whatever the outcome today, this team is going to feel the impact more so than normal. A win breathes new life into their season, but a loss could essentially end it.
Just missed. Yeah, that's fouled off. The pitch. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
This one popped up. Ramirez gets under it. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
That is third, the catcher.
Now at the plate, Cal Raleigh. And this is a guy that doesn't just impact the game defensively. They count on him to deliver offense.
He's the first guy at the ballpark. He's got to study opposing hitters. He's got to get familiar with his starting pitcher for that night. And he's getting in the cage to take his swings. That's a whole lot, and so many times goes unnoticed.
Ground ball right side. Freeman takes it to the bag, and the Mariners set down 1-2-3. Mariners go down quietly there, and now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. You're watching the World Series. Back here in L.A., getting the nod on the mound, Luis Castillo. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Two. That one missed. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Outside corner, got him looking.
Well, getting a good look at the pitcher here in the first inning isn't a bad thing. I know he struck out, but you can live with that as long as the other hitters in this lineup can learn something from it.
It's Aaron Judge now. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. 1 out, base is empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
No, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the #3 hitter.
This ball is hammered deep center field, way back there, on its way out of here. A solo shot, and the Dodgers have the lead. It's 1-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat.
Singy, this was a mammoth home run, over 460 feet, according to StatCast.
You know, Boog, there are only maybe 20 or so guys in the game that can hit a baseball that far, and it's absolutely crazy it's even that many. Such an impressive swing of the bat right there.
Base is empty with 2 away. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. Pitch misses outside, and it's 2-1. And that's downstairs and outside.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
3-2 now. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in Game 4 of the World Series. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
It's been a little bit of a shaky inning, but he's still in a good spot to get out of this thing without giving up any more runs. He's just got to turn the page and go after this next guy.
Now, Masataka Yoshida. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Cal Ripken Jr. steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Off the mark there. 2 balls and a strike.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got 1 run in. You got to try to get another 1 or maybe 2.
Swings and misses. And the count is even, 2-2. And there's a ball.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Ground ball up the middle. Crawford to first. Inning over, and it could have been worse. The 4th game of the World Series. Now it's the power speed combo. Ken Griffey Jr. Griffey was an instant sensation when he burst onto the major league scene back in 1989. A sweet swinging 19-year-old kid, and he got to play alongside his dad. He was a special player. Struck him out without a swing. Put the bottom of the zone with a curve for strike 3.
So, you know, that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
And Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. 1 down, base is empty. This to third, and foul ball.
And in his rookie year, it was already clear that Ken Griffey Jr. was a generational talent, a bona fide 5-tool player, and every one of those 5 tools was elite.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Judge tracks it down for the out.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
2 outs, base is empty.
That term five-tool guy gets thrown around lightly sometimes, but with Junior, it applies 100%. There's nothing this guy couldn't do on the diamond.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nobody left for Seattle, and it remains 1-0. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's Jose Ramirez. Swings and misses. And the count 1-2. On the ground, right side. It's in and out of his glove. Gets off a throw. The flip to the pitcher is late, and they catch a break as they get a base runner at first. And here comes Tommy Edman. Castillo will look to first. Ramirez dives and can't get back in time. He's picked off.
Man, you're feeling so good. You just got the knock. You're on base, and then right away you get picked off. That's just a tough one to swallow, especially after leading off an inning with a single.
Here's a 1-1. Oh, that hit him. Safe at first, and now after the play, we'll check on the right-hander status. Catcher coming out to check on him. It looked like it got him on his back leg. So you'll wonder if that might be a problem for him in terms of pushing off the rubber.
Yeah, it's a great point, and we'll have to see how he looks. But to me, it appears he's moving pretty well. I think it's just going to sting for a while, but hopefully nothing more.
The batter now will be Will Smith. Runner on the move. That's it for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Still in the second, already at 44 pitches, so some concern there. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. Ricky Holiday, our umpire behind the dish, known as pretty fair umpire for both hitters and pitchers.
Yeah, I think that's right, Boo. There is a little inconsistency on the corners of the plate. You can't always be sure how it's going to go with those borderline pitches as the game progresses. Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Bounced up the middle. Polanco sends it to first. That's the inning. One left for LA, but they're on top 1-0. On to the third inning. At the plate, Josh Naylor. Next one misses, and the count is 3-1. Glass now, ready and deals. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Raging back towards the wall. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. And a fastball misses outside for a ball. Ball 2. Backed off the plate that time. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Going, gone. And this game is tied. It's 1-1.
Those are the at-bats that leave pitchers exhausted. He had to throw a lot of pitches and still gave up the long ball. That's a bad combo. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And now here's the veteran DH, Mitch Haniger. Hit hard on the ground to short. Cal gets it over to first. And they take care of Haniger for the out. And now it's Julio Rodriguez.
Julio Rodriguez.
Fastball is outside. Swings and misses. And that is strike two. Caught him looking for the K. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the last of the third. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Aaron Judge. And that one is lifted in the air. Brings it in. One away. Here's Freddie Freeman down.
Number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball two. Tied up here in the early going. Up the middle. Into the outfield, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Runner on at first with one gone. Here's Acuna now. Look out! And it hit him.
I don't care what some players might say. Nobody likes getting hit by a pitch unless you're in an 0-2 count and there's a knuckleballer out there on the mound.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Outside low, and the count's full.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball. Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Double play ball to second. To Crawford for one. On the nailer. They get two.
Pitcher made the pitch, and his players made the play behind him. Nice job. 4-6-3 inning-ending double play.
Start of the fourth, and now for Seattle. And a foul ball. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Tosses to first. That's the first out in the top of the fourth.
The batter, the catcher, Raleigh.
And now the big-time power threat, Cal Raleigh. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a ground ball. Oh, great grab on the dive. It's there, and that's a great play.
Look at the big man right there. Cal Ripken getting down and dirty, makes a nice play. You know, over the course of his career, we knew about his bat, but quietly, he had 2 gold gloves.
Ken Griffey Jr. up next for the Mariners. Next pitch is in the dirt. Now 2 balls and a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here in Game 4 of the World Series. Swing and a miss. It's 2-2.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
And that's a base hit. And Eugenio Suarez with a chance to make an impact with 2 away.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Go ahead run on base. Suarez will hit next. Next pitch is downstairs.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Just off the outside corner. And now it's filled up 3-2. Randy Arozarena in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swing and a miss, and that is that. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. And midway in the fourth, all tied 1-1. Ready to go, bottom 4. And at the plate for the Dodgers. Swing and a line drive slicing into right field. Junior hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those loop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Swing and a foul straight back. Rolled slowly to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
No, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Tommy Edman at the plate. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Next pitch is outside. And down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Dodgers go down quietly. Still tied 1-1. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. The 1-1.
Well, these Mariners just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Swing and a drive. Deep left field. That one's carrying. Just missed it.
The first baseman is a 22.
Yeah, it's a really nice catch right there near the wall, and you have to use everything available to you. Know when your feet leave the grass and hit the warning track. Also, when you're able to, use the bare hand to feel for exactly how close you are. And right there, perfect use of his instruments.
And now it's Josh Naylor. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Smith gathers, throws, got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Now here is Jorge Polanco. Out to short. Oh, nice play. Over to first. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going.
This is great work by the shortstop. He makes the throw across the diamond after the dive and just wasn't able to get it there in time. But I love how much he put into that play. And on the other side, he was really giving it his all down the line as well. Nice play on both ends.
Now batting Mitch Haniger. Polanco leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. This one could be trouble. Coming home. He'll score.
Well done. Drives in the run. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Julio Rodriguez getting ready to hit. And the Dodgers will go to the bullpen. That'll be it for Glasnow, and they trail as he exits. Kodai Senga on to pitch out of the pen here.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Judge makes the play, and that is that. The 4th game of the World Series. Here's the power-hitting catcher, Will Smith. Swing and a miss as he gets him to chase upstairs.
Well, you know this guy wants a pitch up, something that he can hit hard and drive over the wall. But you've got to set your sights down a little bit. You can't lose your discipline and go after a pitch that you just can't do anything with.
And that's in the dirt. The count now 2-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. 1 down, base is empty. Line drive. They got it for out number 2.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Judge waits. That's down and in. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 3.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5. outside, and that is ball 4.
One of the things about that two-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a two-out RBI, and those are the best. That is if you are the offensive side of it.
And 1-2.
He's been great in this one. Eye-hand coordination just failed him a little bit right there.
Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Colin Snyder, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Ferguson getting loose as well. That one ripped right center field. Going back. And he brings it into the warning track. So the Dodgers leave one. They're down 2-1. Back here at Dodger Stadium, top 6. And now the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. And he hits a ground ball right side. Edman tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, the catcher, Cal Raleigh.
And here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh. That's off the mark. 2-1. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone, and a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
And downstairs. 2 down, nobody on. Here in game 4 of the World Series. Up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. From his knees, the throw. In time, got him. And that'll do it.
Proof right there of why he's a gold glover. Flash that leather around and make everybody excited. Nice job to end the inning.
Colin Snyder into the game.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr.
The right fielder.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Matt Brash getting ready to go. Spire, the lefty, warming up as well. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. Gets him. 1 away on a drop third strike.
The left fielder.
Masataka Yoshida now at the plate. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
On the ground. Throws to first in time. And there's 2 away.
Well, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
Cal Ripken Jr. steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Right side, and that chance handled. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Just kind of sailed that throw and pulled it across his body towards the right field side of first base, and usually that means the fielder just didn't square up his shoulders to the target, and I think that throw had just as much to do with his footwork as anything else.
So runner at second, 2 down. Jose Ramirez digs in now. Here's a 1-1. Into the outfield, base hit. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy. Chance now to even this game if they can put a ball in play. Maybe an error, maybe a hit.
And here is Tommy Edman. And fouled off.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit. Slightly up, slightly in.
That one lifted to left. Arozarena makes the grab, and that ends the inning. Dodgers strand a couple, and our score remains 2-1. We go to the top of the 7th. Now the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
The third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
That smash towards center. And there's one down.
Now back, the left fielder.
Now it's Randy Arozarena. Down the inside corner for a strike. And foul ball. And a swing and a miss. That's the second out.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Here's Josh Naylor. To the right side. Takes it himself, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Mariners go down quietly there. They lead it 2-1.
Now
pitching change here, Matt Brash.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Back now as it'll be a pinch hitter to lead off. Babe Ruth. Big spot for him here. Looking to get the tying run on base. Right through there for a strike. That's inside. Yeah, that's ball 2. Get on the ground at the middle. That's a base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
Back to the top of the order now. Next is the Dodger DH, Shohei Ohtani. Making a move at first. Dodgers bring in a pinch runner.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Edge of the zone for a strike. And the count 1-2. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Hit on the ground to the right side. And it's just foul. That was close.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Inside. And the count's even at 2.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Trying to check his swing. Appeal to third. No swing. Just held it back there. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. I really think the outer half is open.
And ball 4 to a board.
Well, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make the call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Critical at bat coming up, and in steps Aaron Judge. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base, nobody out. And that one's a little bit low. Now 2 balls and a strike. Next offering is outside. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
And here comes the Mariners manager to the Caleb Ferguson will take over here.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Clutch situation, and here comes one of the best hitters in these spots, Freddie Freeman. Swing and a miss. 1-2. With the tying run at second, go-ahead run at first. Late here in game 4. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
That pitch was pretty borderline at the top of the zone, and he's not digging the call out there on the mound. Clearly pretty frustrated, so he's going to have to collect himself a little.
Had him way out front of the slurve.
Well, he didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before. Felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, you know, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
And here comes Ronald Acuna Jr. in a huge spot. Line drive, that's a base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He scores to tie it up. Save! And the go-ahead runs at third.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
So the go-ahead run is into scoring position. Yoshida, the next to hit. And time called at the plate. Maybe be trying to slow things down here at a crucial spot. Dave Roberts turning to his bench for a new bat. Enrique Hernandez.
And this is a big at-bat coming, Boo. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. And strike two.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning if they tie game.
Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Down the line, and it's foul. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
He hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this pitcher.
Ground ball, left side. Suarez, throw to first, in time. That ends the inning and stops. Dalton rushing, the new catcher now.
Number 68, Dalton rushing.
Now it's the second baseman, Jorge Polanco.
Well, both sides equally as strong, so not a good.
And here comes the Dodgers manager to the mound. Pitching change. They turn things over to the southpaw, Andrew Miller.
Power slider guy, Boo. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
Base hit, center field. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with a well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field.
The Mariners going with a pinch hitter, Mitch Garver. A runner at first for him, nobody out. With the go-ahead run at first, here in Game 4 of the World Series. Check on the runner. Polanco back in his stomach. Garver needs just one more homer to reach 100 in the big leagues.
Yeah, and making it to 100 homers would be quite the career accomplishment for him. Out of the more than 20,000 players to take an at-bat in the majors, less than 5% have ever hit 100 dingers.
Now this is a rocket to left. Hernandez grabs it on the run.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Now it's going to be Julio Rodriguez. One away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And a count 2-1.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Next offering is in for a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
That misses, and it's 3-2.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Now this is in the air down the line. Hernandez has it sized up. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop,
J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. And now 1-2.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Two outs. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. On its way to the corner. Acuna on the run. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. In the dirt. Runner holds tight as the count moves to 2-2. Oh, what a stop. And that's a base hit despite a great defensive effort. And stepping in for the Mariners, Cal Raleigh.
This is a big spot for a big-time player.
Go-ahead run at second, and we're at the top of the 8th. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Mariners leave a couple, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Gabe Spire. Cal Ripken Jr. steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Jose Ramirez in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. 3-1 is on the way. And that's a fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Here comes the throw. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. Pitch was away, so he definitely pulled off it there. Not what you want to do with the pitch in that location, really, but he was able to guide it into the outfield for the knock. And a huge opportunity now to grab the lead at this point in the game.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Jose Ramirez steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Lots of anxious fans in the ballpark right now. You can feel it. Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Hooks it away for the out.
Now back, second baseman, Tommy.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And next for L.A., Tommy Edman. Hammered down the line. Should be extra bases. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score easily.
Big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch.
One out, runner at second. Dalton rushing, steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Out to short, Crawford. Slings to first in time. And now the DH, Shohei Ohtani. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone?
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it.
And he got him. Strike three, and that'll retire the side. Back here at Chavez Ravine. New inning getting started. And now here is Ken Griffey Jr. And I think Dave Roberts is coming out of the dugout. Roki Sasaki comes out trying to close it out.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Swings and misses. 1-2. And a good eye there.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
To the right side. Edman slings to first. And they get the leadoff man in the ninth.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
That's off the inside corner. And now 3 balls and a strike. Randy Arozarena in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Check swing, called strike.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get you.
Got him! And now 2 gone.
Unafraid to throw it right there. That's trusting your stump. Just 1 out away from getting out of a huge jam.
Randy Arozarena.
So they're down to their final out. Digging in, Randy Arozarena. One strike away. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
All this team needs is 1 more win, but when you're playing in the postseason, it's not just a win of a game, it's a win of an inning. It's a win of an at-bat, it's a win of a pitch count, and that's what they're going to need to do in the next game to take the series.
Not a ton of offense to chat about as we look at the final numbers, but this was a good one.
Yeah, it was a low-scoring game, Boog, but sometimes those can be the best, especially this time of year.
A 3-2 final score in this one. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long